Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chunliang Lin, Director General of Nspo in Taiwan. Today, I would like to hope you and your family are all well and safe during the difficult times. I'm happy to be here to present my speech. The talk is going to introduce the third phase National Space Program in Taiwan. Before my presentation, let me introduce Nspo at first. Nspo is a government-funded research institute affiliated to Ministry of Science and Technology. The headquarters of the Nspo is located in Hsinchu Science Park, which is 1 hour drive away from Taipei City. In addition to headquarters, there is a satellite integration and a testing building nearby. The role and the mission. The role of Nspo is to serve as a national space agency in Taiwan. We develop space technology for our government and domestic manufacturers. Our vision is to become a center of innovation and excellence for space technology. We also conduct space program for our government with the domestic strength and the global competitiveness. Nspo right now have the step around 2020, and our annual budget is more or less 80 million US dollars. In the past 30 years, Nspo has established the capability of mission operation and control, such as satellite operation and control centers, telemetry, tracking, and control station, cross-platform satellite operation control system, mission planning and scheduling system, and to process Formosa image, we have also established image processing centers, and to handle the meteorological data, we have also established GNSS radio occultation data processing centers. This slide shows you the roadmap or national space program of the third phase. In this program, there will be 4 major missions to be conducted. The first one is a high resolution remote sensing satellite constellation. There will be 6 satellites to be developed, and 2 satellites of ultra high resolutions to constitute a constellation. And also have the synthetic aperture radar satellite constellation, 2 satellites to be developed. And we also have the scientific innovation missions, including the deep space explorations. And this year, we are asked to develop 5G low Earth orbit communication satellites. To the second phase, there are still 2 satellites to be launched. The first satellite constellation is a CubeSat. It's to be launched in December this year, and another meteorological satellite, Triton, to be launched in 2022. They are belonging to the second phase National Space Program. The Triton is a wind hunter satellite. This satellite is designed and manufactured by Nspo, which is a 300 kilograms class satellite with domestically developed key components. This satellite is used to predict typhoon trends and the path, among other numerical weather prediction applications. and is scheduled to relaunch in 2022. With the satellite consists of some of the major key components such as GNSS reflector matrix, H2O2 propulsion system, fiber optic gyros, power control unit, onboard computer, and the GPS receiver, all designed and manufactured in Taiwan by Nspo and our partners. The first program of the National Surface Space Program is a Formosa 8. This satellite is to serve as a follow-up mission to Formosa 5. The program planned to develop 6 remote sensing satellites with 1 meter resolution in panchromatic image and 2 meters resolution in multispectral image. The satellite also equipped with a dynamic video recording function. The 6 satellites constitute a constellation for global coverage and multiple local repeats over Taiwan per day. The first and the second satellite are scheduled to be launched in 2023 and 2024. The special feature of this satellite is to serve as a generic bus platform for all satellite missions in the Surface Long-Term Space Program. More than 85% of components are manufactured in Taiwan, and the satellite also fulfill with an affordable cost. That means we use a cost approach to build up the satellites, and we also provide customized service for all users. Show you here is the 15 key components which are accomplished in Nspo. This includes the optical payload components such as mirrors, filter, correction lens, and so on. For the electrical components, there are onboard computers, power control unit, S-band transmitter, and the S-band antennas. For flight controls components, GPS receiver, and the mains IRU. And for the mechanical components, there are H2O2 propulsion system, reaction system tank, thrust, valve, filter, and so on, all developed and manufactured in Taiwan by Nspo and our domestic partners. Next to the Formosa 8 is a Formosa 9 program. This is ultra high resolution satellite constellation with 35 centimeters resolution in panchromatic and 70 resolution in multispectral image. The key component is TDI CMOS chips. This chip is developed by the Nspo collaborate with TSMC in Taiwan. That's a Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing company. Another special feature of this satellite program is the satellite will be equipped with artificial intelligence seekers. The seeker is used to recognize ship over the ocean and used to provide the function of cloud avoidance for the major cameras. The first satellite is scheduled to be launched in 2026. Next to the Formosa 9 program is a synthetic aperture radar satellite constellation. 2 satellites will be developed. Now is in the phase of research and development of the key technology. Showing here is a passive antennas satellite to be adopted by one of the satellites and also an active array set antenna equipped by another satellite. The first launch is scheduled to be in 2027. This year, Nspo also asked to develop a low Earth orbit communication program. The program consists of one experimental LEO communication satellite and another 6 satellites constellation. The satellite is scheduled to be launched in 2025 for the first satellite, and another 6 satellites will be launched in 2030, developed by domestic manufacturers. The satellite is used to promote the growth of the domestic satellite communication industry in the international market. As for the application, Nspo has also established the capability for remote sensing. In the past 20 years, the optical remote sensing satellite Formosa 2 and Formosa 5 have accumulated a vast satellite imagery archive in the past 20 years. And Nspo had also developed a data cube to collect all of the satellite image taken in the past 2 decades, and the user can use the website to download the image through the Nspo websites shown in the this slide of the lower left side. And for the weather prediction, Nspo has also collected the highest density of satellite radio occultation data generated by Formosa 3 and Formosa 7. The international user can now download the radio occultation data through the Nspo website. Nspo has released and announced to the international user in the March this year. People can download use radio occultation data free of charge. Show you here the application of the Nspo develops image. This is Wi-Fi monitoring in Paraguay. In 2019, Wi-Fi events were occurred in Amazon rainforest. The fire was widely spread in the affected countries, including Paraguay, Brazil, and Bolivia. A Wi-Fi detecting and monitoring application by using multi-temporal satellite data and the data cube technology has been established by Nspo and provided to our international partners. People can also use the tool of the data cube to access potential building area to provide us an early warning information. And for the weather data application, Space News report in the August 14 this year, it says that European Center for Medium Range Weather Forecast has shown that the radio data provided by Formosa 7 can actually help to reduce one day's forecast error by 13 to 14%. Finally, let me make a brief conclusion. To summarize the point I have just reported, Nspo is committed to pursue a center of excellence and innovation for space technology. And we conduct space program with Taiwan's strength and global competitiveness. We hope to become one of the significant contributors of the global space community by providing pronounced social impacts. We continue to promote frontier space science research and enhance international collaboration, especially for the National Surface Space Program. There are lots of opportunities open to the international partners. If you are interested to join with us to develop some of the advanced satellite mission, please feel free to contact with us. Thank you for your attention.